Ohayo. Welcome to the So Japanese podcast, a podcast where we discuss all things Japan. My name is John.
My name is Ryusuke.
Today's episode, we're going to talk about a topic that is so Japanese, something that is popular in Japan and pretty much only exists in Japan, and that is love hotels.
Love hotels.
Yeah, love hotels. So the podcasts that we have recorded so far have been topics and things that we believe tourists or people that live there should experience in Japan before they leave. Things that are so Japanese.
Yeah.
And love hotels is definitely one of them.
Yeah, and hopefully you guys gonna get some tip and like how to get in there or how to find one.
Exactly. That's the point of our podcast is for us to share information and from our experience.
Yeah.
So you have a general idea of what to do and the etiquette that's involved.
Yeah. Cool.
So love hotels, something that is so Japanese, but let's go over a bit of the history of how they come to exist.
Sounds good. So can I start?
Yeah.
Yeah, so history about love hotel is it's like a tea house called Chaya that offered rooms for rent and had a secret tunnels and an entrance. So it's like definitely for something you want to do, like a specific stuff, like sex, right? And then early 1900s, the population were having sex in the park and then making dirty and leave all the stuff.
Yeah, they're leaving like condom wrappers
exactly.
and
basically people
bodily
making
fluids.
Yeah. So the government allowed to open the hotels for sex and those like sex industry. Yeah.
So a little bit going off topic here. So tea houses are called chaya. Cha is
the tea.
Tea and ya is
it's basically shop.
So when you go to Japan, you'll see a lot of shops. Something
Blah, blah, ya.
Something ya. For example, like
Yoshinoya.
So,
Matsuya.
Okay, but what's Yoshi then? Yoshi.
Well, Yoshi.
I think it's the like shop of the shop of Yoshi.
Yoshino.
But can you say like udon ya?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ramen ya?
Ramen ya.
Okay.
Clothes, fuku ya.
Okay, so ya means shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beer hall, beer ya.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good bit of information. So yeah, they were tea houses in the front, but for people who knew, there'd be secret entrances where you can go and rent rooms. And that brings us to the point of privacy.
Yep.
Because the Japanese love their privacy because it's a culture based on shame and you don't want to share your doings.
You don't want to shame on yourself in public and in any way, right?
In public, yes, exactly.
Yeah. You don't want to show.
Yeah.
You don't want anybody sees what you do, basically. Yeah. So you want to be like regular people. But actually, no one is regular people.
Right? Everyone has sex, but they want the impression to the public is, we don't do that, right? Yeah. So it's just a space where you can freely have sex, right? But
basically
with privacy. So that's why they exist, mainly because of privacy. So some of the examples that make it so private are if you were to drive to a love hotel.
Yeah, with your car. And then they give you the board in front of your license plate. So no one gonna see your license plate. So
you drive up and then there's boards there to cover your even just in case someone recognizes your license plate.
And also, like, when you enter in a parking lot, a lot of time there's a like curtain.
Yeah.
So
So
like,
you can only see the feet walking
It's- yeah.
from the street. You can't even see people's faces, right?
Yeah. So if you see it looks like a hotel, and then there's a curtain in the entrance of parking lot, that's Love Hotel.
That's right. So in the entrance, you might be able to tell it's a Love Hotel because they'll have prices.
Yeah.
2 different prices, right? So what are those 2 different prices represent?
One is for QK, which is how can I say, like a break time.
Okay.
So like you can stay like daytime, like couple hours, and then price range will be cheaper than you stay. It's like $50 to $75.
Okay.
Yeah, about like 4 hours. Yeah, and then there's another one called otomari, shukuhaku, which means overnight. You stay overnight, and that's obviously like you stay overnight. So I would say like night to like morning, like regular hotel service,
Yeah.
and cost about like $100 to $200. It depends on the hotel because there's luxury, there's a regular.
Yeah.
I think John knows a lot, so he's gonna explain you what's the difference, and we can talk about that too.
Yeah, I love visiting Love Hotels in Japan. But for the perception of a Westerner, if you see a hotel that offers like short time or like a 4-hour rate, you think it could be really shady, right? Or really grimy. But
Like you think right away it's like motel.
yeah. And it's gross. But no, all Love Hotels, again, generally there's different levels to it, but super clean, right? You don't feel gross in there.
Yeah.
It's like an adult playground pretty much. But
Yeah.
it's not gross. You don't go in there and then you see used condom wrappers or it's a clean room, very, very clean room, where you can feel free to do whatever you want. You don't have to be like, okay, I'm not going to touch the bed. You won't feel like that.
No. It's very clean. That's for sure.
So let's describe for our listeners how you go about getting a room. So you find nowadays all the Love Hotels. I think you can even book Love Hotels off like Google even.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go to your Love Hotel and you enter. And most of the time, like Ryusuke was saying, if you park your car, there's like a curtain so they can't see your face. But if you're walking there to enter, there's kind of like a hidden wall where you walk around the wall to the entrance. So it's all covered. But you go in and the first thing you'll probably see is like a panel.
Yeah.
A panel with
Bunch
all
of
the
different
different room
pictures.
types. Yeah. So each picture represents the room that you might want to rent.
So you can see with the picture which room has like this type of atmosphere,
Exactly.
like bed or amenities, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Love Hotels in Japan, a lot of them are themed. Even in one hotel, the different hotel rooms will have different decor and a different theme. We've seen ones, we tried to book, but they're all booked up like a month in advance apparently. But there are themed like hospital room ones, and it looks legit, like hospital bed, super clean, super sterile.
Okay.
That curtain to cover your bed, like it just looks like a hotel, hospital room.
Yeah.
And then they have like classrooms with like actual
course.
desks,
Yeah.
the chalkboard. They also have
But
subway.
classroom has bed?
Yeah. I
They
think
have
it's
a
like
bed
hidden.
and
Yeah.
then- Okay.
But the general decor, there's like desks and stuff, and then office, same thing.
Yeah.
There's
a desk
desks,
and
like it just looks like an office. What else was there? Subway car.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
see like the bars, the seats, the handles, the advertisements. Like if I blindfolded you and then brought you into the room and took off your blindfold, you would think it's
It's in a train.
Yeah.
Wow.
But those ones are all booked up. But generally, all the decor is pretty kitschy, or you'll see rooms with like circular beds. Most rooms have jacuzzis.
And some room has mirror on the ceiling or like on the wall.
All over the walls, yeah.
Yeah.
There's like SM rooms, they call them, with like a big X on the wall and like whips and handcuffs and stuff like that. Okay, so you enter the lobby. And you'll see the panel with pictures of the different rooms. If the pictures of the room are lit up, that means they are vacant. They're available for you to rent. If they're all dimmed, that means they're currently occupied.
Taken, yeah.
And then all you have to do is press the button of which one you want. And then there's different ways to pay. So the ones that I've been to, you book the room, and then there's like a cubby, like at a normal hotel with a reception desk, but it's just a hole. Like you don't see the person, you just see their hands, and then you pay them. Or there's ones where there's a machine in the room, and you just pay through the machine before you leave. And then Ryusuke was saying that he's seen ones where it's like a tube.
Yeah, so there's a tube inside the room, and then like before you go, you need to pay. So basically, they shoot you the capsule in a pipe, and then you take it off the lid, put the money, cash. I don't know about credit card, but that time I was like paying by cash, so put it there and then put it in the back in the tube.
Yeah, and it just sucks it. Okay,
go somewhere.
Because of privacy, I think cash is probably.
Yeah.
I think they do take credit cards now, but most people
just pay cash.
Yeah,
it's just because, right? Yeah.
And then you pay the person, or through the machine, or through the tube, and you don't really talk to anyone, right? You don't really see anyone when you're in there, but in the hallway, you will see an arrow directing you to the elevator, and then you enter the elevator.
Get your room.
Yeah. And then the elevator will already know what floor you need to go to. You don't have to press a button. And then you get to your floor, and then down the hallway, there'll be another set of arrows, left or right. And then you'll see like a light flashing above your room door.
Yep.
And then so you enter your room.
Normally there's 2 doors.
Okay.
Yeah. And then one is basically like entrance. You take off shoes and then take off shoes, right? And then second door you enter, and then you see bed and TV and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
So, but why there's 2 doors? Because of sometimes you want to order food. Like you can order food. That's the good thing.
Yeah, you can order food, drinks. And again, it's not like, oh, it's like a sex hotel. The food is going to be shit. Again, in Japan, all food is good.
Yeah. Even though they might just microwave it, but it's still...
Exactly.
Yeah.
You just need energy for sex, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, you're not going to go for eat. If you're hungry, and then you can still order food. But also... they sell toys and stuff. Sometimes you see vending machine in a room, but also there's an option like there's a menu book, and then you can find whatever you want. So that's including food and drinks, right? And then once you order, then somebody gonna bring to you, but they knock the door, close.
So they knock the first door to let you know that someone's coming to deliver your whatever. And
they leave the goods
in the entrance area,
between
the 2 doors.
Yeah, they're not gonna see you. They're not gonna come inside.
Yeah, it's not room service.
No. Yeah, and then they're gonna leave that, and then once you hear doors close, then
I think sometimes they will knock again to let you know, okay,
we're leaving.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Yeah.
And then depending how private you want to be, you want to wait 5 minutes waiting for the person to leave.
Yep.
And then, so yeah, it's like a drop-off area where to ensure that you won't see anyone.
Yep.
So going back to what Rusuke was saying, you enter the room, there's obviously the bed, the washroom, jacuzzi, TV, and then some of them have vending machines where you can use to buy. It's normally stocked with like lubes, condoms, sex toys, right? And then some love hotels, like all the TVs in the room, there's porn. There's porn channels playing. There's some love hotels where even in the washroom, there's like glass covered TVs with porn playing all the time to set the mood.
Yeah.
But again, super clean. Like they'll offer robes, slippers, like various lotions, soaps branded to the specific hotel. If you didn't know better, you think it's a hotel.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a hotel.
Yeah.
It's good enough.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then Rusuke mentioned the menu book. So yeah, there's menu for food, all sorts of drinks, whatever you want. But nowadays you can order whatever you need off the television system.
Yep.
So the last time we went a couple years ago, it was the first time for us to see it, but yeah, there's just on the TV, there's just pages and pages and pages of different outfits. And like sexy outfits for guys and girls. You can order gaming systems to your room.
So it's like a Super Nintendo or something.
Shows your age.
Yeah.
It was like the new Nintendo Switch. Yeah, wow. PlayStation. Wow. You can do karaoke in the room, right? You can. The karaoke will play from the TV, but you order the microphones to your room. Like my wife and I, we did an overnight stay at one of the hotels, and after we did our business, we had so much time left. It's like, hey, I've never played the Nintendo Switch before. Let's play. So we were playing Mario Party. It was so weird, right? Like you're in like a big circular bed with mirrors everywhere, and there's a vending machine selling dildos.
Yeah.
But then you're playing Nintendo Switch.
It's kind of nice.
It is, right? It makes you feel like it's like an entertainment area.
Yeah, right?
Right?
Yeah.
But
it's like a amusement park.
Exactly. An adult amusement park.
Yeah.
Yeah, karaoke, food, all sorts of drinks.
And what you were saying about when you enter, you were surprised about...
So I guess with privacy, with it being so private, cheaters, right? People having affairs will go, or if I guess it's a good place for prostitution. But there was one hotel where my wife and I went to, and we entered, and after you pay, there's like a wall with like shelves on it, and it had to be like 50 different brands of soaps, conditioners, body washes, shampoos. And then there was like a little baskets on the side where you can pick whatever shampoos you want and bring them back up to your room.
Yeah.
But then my wife and I were thinking, do they not have shampoos
in the
or
room?
Soaps in the room?
Yeah,
like this is fucking weird. You need to do it here in front of everyone in the lobby. And then like literally every brand you can think of. And then later we found out that it was because it's for people who want to match their scent or the same brand of body wash, whatever you have at home. So if you go out to a love hotel, you don't smell different when you come back home. Your partner is not going to be like, you smell different.
Yeah.
It's to match the smell at home. So another thing to help.
Yeah.
people having an affair or
Yeah.
hide shit.
So the service wise in Japan, they care that much.
Right? They think of all these levels.
Exactly.
Like I it didn't even occur to me, but that's just the service level of Japan.
I think so. I'm like, I don't even think. I
Yeah,
don't
right?
even think like, whoa, if you.
That's because you're not a cheater, though, right? If you're a
That's
cheater,
true,
you might
yes.
go to like the convenience store and pick up
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah,
pick up the same brand that you use at home.
yeah.
But yeah, the service super good, and you really feel it's really private. Everyone like the worker there, you don't see anyone, but they respect your privacy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And another thing that I think because during COVID, they were losing customers. So they advertised where you can have parties
Right,
at
right.
the hotel rooms.
Because I remember when I was in Japan, for Love Hotel is for couple.
Yeah,
and
and a male and female
Exactly.
couple, right?
It should be male and female. And some, again, like you don't see anyone, so you can enter. But obviously, the people work there.
Yeah.
They check everybody on the camera.
Yeah.
So sometimes you enter the room and they might gonna call you like, oh, so sorry, like we're not allowed
Yeah.
that type of group.
Yeah, you can't have more than two people or like same-sex couples, right? They didn't welcome that.
It's such a weird rule.
Such a
because,
weird
like,
rule.
basically you can do whatever you want. But
Yeah, and the whole thing is about privacy and sex. but
exactly.
that's not okay.
Yeah, but I guess like John said, now after COVID, I think they change everything. The system is different now. So I'll say like, if you wanna, like, if you're in Japan and then like, oh shit, like I haven't booked my hotel yet, or like all the hotel was expensive, or
Yeah.
maybe sometimes like the hotel doesn't take foreigner customers.
Yeah. A
And-
Love Hotel is a great
And
option.
Love Hotel is, I think it's great option.
Yeah.
It's not that expensive,
No.
and it's so like, again, like you have everything. Yeah, like you can have your jacuzzi by yourself,
Exactly.
and the only thing like they don't have a window, or even though they have a window, they nobody covered.
Yes, that's the thing.
Well, obviously.
So yeah, now you can go in as a group. You can go in as a same-sex couple. But yeah, they were advertising that you can have your bachelorette party or your bachelor party there, invite a group of people, and then it's kind of like a private karaoke room,
right.
pretty
Yeah,
much,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
You can order food, drinks. Yeah, it's just like I would want to throw a party there, or if I had
Yeah,
a
it
group of
sounds fun,
friends,
no?
right?
Yeah,
Want
yeah.
to play some
Your bachelor
PlayStation?
party. Yeah. And then you have, you can order alcohol and
Yeah, everyone can order different sexy outfits to wear. So going back to like the sexy outfit, we ordered one and it came in like a zipper folder,
okay.
and it was clean. Like
Obviously, it's
it's clean.
reused.
I think it definitely reused. It was not like new with tags, but the guy knocked, dropped it off, knocked again, and we grabbed it, and it was just like a paper folder binder type thing, zipper. And I think you're just supposed to leave it in the room, but like we brought
Yeah.
it down.
And then you
Thank
give
you.
them
Gave
So,
it back to the lady in
the
the
hotel
slot.
you went was you actually pay by
Don't know what that
person,
was, but- sorry. By
like a human.
yeah, just
Okay.
a cubby hole.
Okay.
And we paid through the cubby hole, but and the outfits were like it was like $2 or $3 to rent the outfit. It was really cheap. We didn't get any toys, but yeah, the toys were pretty cheap as well.
I want to ask you, so as a foreigner, when you go there, everything was easy? Like there's an English menu, everything was English? Because I don't remember.
No. in love hotels, maybe the food menu, there'd be some English options, but it was all Japanese. Like,
so how you know?
By pictures, I know my wife was using Google Lens Translate like on the TV.
Okay.
It translates on the phone screen, right?
Okay.
But
so it's not really like English friendly or like international friendly.
No, not really. Like everything's in Japanese.
Cool.
So that's why you were to listen to this podcast. Right?
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You won't feel too lost. But yeah, I mean, that's a fun experience in itself, right?
Yeah.
Finding
definitely
your own way. But it's still pretty self-explanatory, like the interface on the TV, like, this button's probably buy, this one's cancel, but the good thing about Japan, we've said it before, is that they love to use pictures.
Yeah.
And the pictures are really true to, and even ordering it, like I remember years and years when I first lived there, before they had the television system, even calling them to make your order.
Okay.
With my broken Japanese.
Yeah.
I was always with someone, a Japanese person, but I never felt like, I'm not welcomed or I don't understand you, right? Like it's really welcoming.
Yeah.
Going back to privacy, we didn't mention that most hotels, they would ask you for your ID or your passport, right? But
yes, but here
in love hotels, no, they don't.
Yeah. As long as you have money, then again, you follow the law, then you're welcome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure if our listeners Googled love hotels in Japan, you could see pictures of all the type of different rooms there's offered. And I would recommend if you were to stay in Tokyo, for example, they're everywhere. Love hotels are everywhere.
They're
like not just in the big cities.
Yeah.
You see them alongside highways. Like they're everywhere. But
and all the big city, when you see the love hotel, that's normally the love hotel block.
Yeah.
So like,
and it's normally close to like the nightlife district.
Exactly.
Yeah. If I remember one night we didn't book a love hotel and we went to like the love hotel district in Tokyo, and we just there's no vacancies. The panels was all dim. We went to the next one. We went to the next one.
And you just hopping.
And you just shopped around. It's like, I don't like the decor in this room. I like this one. And
so you can still go enter and then you check, and if you don't like it, then you can get out, and then
exactly.
It's no problem, right?
I remember one where we wanted a specific room, and we asked the person, and she was like, it's in use right now, but if you come back later, it will be free. And you can book it.
How you talk?
Through the hole. With the lady, right?
Okay. You don't see her face.
No, never. You don't see anyone's face. But yeah, you can do that too. You can shop around, but I would definitely recommend if you're to stay there for a week, don't book a hotel for one night at least, and
just go, especially if you're a couple or even though single.
You can go by yourself too. Yeah.
With friend.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
Yeah. Like you want to take photos of things that are super Japanese about your trip.
Yeah.
There's nothing more Japanese than love hotels, right?
Yeah. And I guess nothing is shame.
No.
You spend time at the hotel.
Exactly.
I mean, love hotel.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cool.
So yeah, that's our podcast today about love hotels.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys will experience it.
Yeah, about love hotel.
And have an idea of what to do, how to get a room. Because I guess it can be like daunting if you're a foreigner and you don't know, and
especially the language
barrier. But the beauty of love hotels, you're actually not supposed to talk to anyone. So
Yeah, so it's easier for you for
right,
sure.
right. Even on the television system, if you ordered the wrong outfit, so what?
Yeah.
Order another one.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're just telling them like, oh, sorry, it was wrong,
Yeah.
or it was dirty, or whatever.
Or the dildo you ordered was actually way too big. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for listening.
Thank you so much for listening.
As we said before, we're trying to launch this podcast, so any type of interaction would be much appreciated. So please download, subscribe, follow us on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, give us ratings, whatever you feel like. We would just like the interaction. And
Yes. Yeah.
so, yeah, thank you for listening.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.